Hey, good morning, everybody. This is your moment for household worship, and I'm Miss Tina, and I have my friends Lindsay and Madeline Gibb here with me. And today we are talking about rediscovering joy in the darkness. So I want to start out by asking, what is joy?
I think joy for me is the feeling that I get when I'm in a positive environment and I'm spending time with the people I love or doing the things I love.
I think it's being satisfied at that moment in your life and just truly enjoying every little thing that comes your way.
Okay, so Webster's says that joy is an emotion evoked by well being, success, or good fortune, or by the prospect of possessing what one desires. So Webster says that joy is dependent on what we have. It's what we feel when we get what we want, basically. Curious. So, what happens to joy when things aren't going so well or we don't get what we want?
I think that joy can become almost like something that you really have to search for and dig for. It can be hidden when things don't go your way.
Okay.
Yeah, it can be easy to lose sight of joy when circumstances aren't totally perfect or something bad happens to us.
Yeah, it reminds me of that movie Inside Out. Have you guys seen it?
Yes, I love
Yeah,
that movie.
yeah. So tell me what happens in that movie.
So the main character, Riley, she moves away to a new town and she just becomes really sad because of it, and life gets hard for her.
And she has these little emotions that live in her head, like we all do. And over the course of the movie, joy goes missing. So all her other emotions have to try to take joy's place and run her life.
Yeah, how did that work out?
It didn't.
Not so well.
It didn't work out so well. So, I'm just curious. What do you think God intended joy to be? If it's not dependent on our circumstances, what do you think God intended joy to be?
I think God intends joy to be something that we can always work to find and that always is able to be present, sorry, even if it doesn't seem like it's there on the surface. It's something that we can always find.
I think God really wants joy to always be accessible to us and always something that we have the opportunity to discover through every aspect of our lives.
Yes.
Yeah, so like in God's economy, joy isn't forced, fabricated, faked, or dependent on your circumstances, right? So if it's not that, then how do we find joy? What leads us to joy?
I think we can find joy by finding our sense of purpose in life.
And I really think that finding your sense of purpose has a lot to do with your faith and your hope, and that comes from God.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I want to ask you, like during these times we're struggling, right? It's pretty hard to be joyful right now,
Yeah.
right? Um, but if we know our purpose, then we can live out our life and we can spread that joy, even in the darkest times or in difficult circumstances. Don't you think?
Yes,
Not
exactly.
Yeah.
not easy though,
No,
right?
easier said than done, but definitely possible. And I think that that's a really inspiring thought too.
Yeah, God calls us to lead out of our purpose, to seek that joy, lead with joyful hearts, even when it's difficult, and God will refine us and equip us to do that.
Yes.
So
Mhm.
I thank you both for being here this
Yeah,
morning
of
with me.
course.
I'm wondering if one of you might like to offer our closing prayer.
Yeah, we thought we might both kind of say a thought during the prayer, if that's okay.
Sure.
All right, I can start.
Okay.
Dear God, thank you so much for helping us find our sense of purpose even during these difficult times, and for being here for us, for being here to talk with us when we need you.
And we really thank you for for showing us the path that you want us to take. And um, we thank you for us being able to discover the joy. We thank you for leading us down paths that will lead us to joy, even when it's really hard for us to see, like in times that we are in right now. But we thank you for always being there for us. And we thank you for leading us to always be there for other people so that everyone can find joy.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you both.
Thank
Have a
you
good
for having
weekend.
us. Yes. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.